Simple Chips from Hopkins Estates High School, welcome. And we are ready when you are ready.
Guys, come on!
Put your ID on!
How many times do I have to say
Every
this?
single day, it's the same problem.
Come on.
Alright, hi, I'm Alex Picari,
Nico Soriano.
Sarah Mahalik.
And I'm Christian Braun.
and we're Simple Chip. The scene that you just witnessed is a common scene that plays out through our high school on a daily basis. In the past 4 years, there hasn't been a time where I haven't heard the phrase, "Put your ID on," which was yelled at a student by an administrator. This soon became a concern for my team and I, as we made it a mission to figure out why students weren't wearing their IDs. But before we could tackle that question, we had to find out why students even had to wear IDs in the first place. The answer is quite simple: school security. After various tragedies years ago, schools had to implement security systems that would not let foreign entities enter the school without identification. The administration assumed that they solved this problem by introducing the lanyard system. Now, their assumption was quite wrong, as the students did not find the lanyards appealing, and the lanyards were just not there. It was at a 35% compliance rate. If the lanyards are not being complied by the students, that's the real issue we have, as that's not securing our school doors. If our security systems are failing on a daily basis, what else can we count on? Our solution is RFID technology. My friend Nico here will explain the technology side of things.
Alright, on the technology sector, we plan on using RFID, or radio frequency identification. This has been tried and true and used in the Super Bowl as well as at Disneyland and a number of storefronts and retailers around you. Now we're going to go ahead and take a quick perspective of the administrator. It's a bright Monday morning, and the administrator is standing at the head of the building, awaiting the arrival of students. A student enters, and he is not wearing his lanyard, and for this, he is reprimanded, simply to assure that the student belongs within the building. This method is inefficient and unreliable in the school system for security. With all these problems and complications, how could a reform of the current system not seem fit? With a Simple Chip system, we plan on putting an RFID chip within a wristband, so that as a student enters the school building, they will be scanned in.
Now, as you can see, the wristbands are comfortable, flexible, and adjustable. Not only are they waterproof,
We hope that this will eliminate the problems and complications of the current identification system and change the school system's methodology for securing the building in time of need.
This is where we came up with the company Simple Chip. Simple Chip is an efficient security system that logs students into an attendance database through RFID technology. Now, it's more than just an apparent security system. Nico will add on the additional benefits that we provide.
The RFID will also offer attendance as well as easy access to the student database. Attendance will comprise of an RFID reader in every single doorway, so that as a student enters their classroom, they will be scanned into the attendance log. This will maximize the efficiency of the classroom. The student account will also be linked to the RFID, so that as a student enters the cafeteria, they will be able to swipe their hand underneath the gateway and extract the funds from their student account. We hope the opportunities to excel in efficiency, security, and safety are endless, and offer much to the administration and school officials. Sarah will now explain how we tested our solution.
after meeting with a professional from Barcode Integrators, we were able to determine the type of RFID chips to use in our wristbands. Nico here formatted the database, allowing each student's name to be matched with their wristband. We handed out a wristband to each student in our class and allowed them to fluidly walk past the sensors coming in and out of the classroom. During our MVP process, we conducted a survey to find out the compliance rate for the lanyard system, and there's only a 35% compliance rate with the lanyards. After our MVP process, we noticed a 94% compliance with our system. Now, that's not just shocking to us, but it was shocking to the head of technology at the district. He even said that the RFID is a more reliable source and that security in schools is very important. Now, we also plan on targeting school districts in the greater Chicagoland area and branch out from there. The school districts will provide the system to each school. We also plan on going to school conventions to to increase the expansion of our name.
Moving on to our market size, these are just two quick facts to actually show you how big our market really is. 90% of the school districts across the United States upgraded their security system after the tragedies at Sandy Elementary School. Spending in this industry alone is estimated to reach $4.9 billion by 2017, just in this industry alone. As for our financial structure, we plan on pricing our security system at $62,040. There will also be a $10,000 installation fee, which would bring us to approximately $72,040. To us, it would only cost us $31,020, giving us a gross margin of 56.33%. The second half of our financial structure is the annual fee. The annual fee will cover the re-imaging of the database for new students coming in every year. We will price this at $10,000, but it would only cost us $4,560 to be able to provide this service, giving us a gross margin of 54.4%. For our sales goals, we plan on having SimpliChip up and running within the first year and having 2 or 3 high schools using our security system as well. We plan on doubling the amount of production per year for years 2, 3, 4, and 5. As for our capital, investors, we are seeking $30,000. Why? It's actually pretty simple. $1,000 for legal as well as filing fees, $4,000 for office technology, $5,000 for marketing materials such as the website as well as the conference booth, $5,000 for the equipment that we'll be using for demonstrations such as the sample readers as well as wristbands, and $15,000 for a coding database consultation that we will need for Nico to be able to have a mentor for the coding of our database. Investors, we appreciate your time. We thank you for your full of tremendous opportunities, and we invite you to place your name in the history of education by simply checking into the world with us.
Thank you.
I don't mind going first again. First of all, great job. Really good stuff.
Thank you.
So I